We're back, boys!
Woo!
Yes!
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, it's good to do this back in person again, man.
Yes, sir.
Back!
Let's go.
Well, yeah. What episode are we? 19, I think.
Maybe 20. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it might be 19 and 20 will be with Mo B. We've been trying to tee up with this motherfucker for a long time, but everyone is so busy. I've been trying to tee up Morris as well. Me and Morris have been DMing. It's just so hard.
Yeah, man. People are busy, bro.
Everyone works. But we will have guests again. We just thought we'd just get kicked back off with just myself and DZ. It's the holiday season. COVID kind of fucked us all. And now it's COVID's gone. It's now work. It's just fucking everyone. So yeah, I mean, let's talk about the Spotify Wrapped of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Did you check your numbers on that?
Yeah, I got them here actually, but fuck. When you say numbers don't mean anything, it's like they just, and after what happened with my fucking shit, I just kind of like it. It's just, I don't care. Like, it's just fucking.
Yeah,
like who knows?
Fuck the numbers. Like, it's even cool if it was just one person listening. But
that kind of tees into the question I got too, but we'll get into that. But on my numbers, I saw you shared yours too. We're getting up there, bro. We're doing good, bro. But at the end of the day,
the numbers climb every year. But I mean, I'm very happy with those numbers, considering that I spend most of the year producing for others.
Yeah, fucking oath.
So I'm happy with that, man. For real, that's yeah. These are all mad cunts, man. That shit's fucking awesome.
I'm very happy with my number. I was happy with my numbers last year, and this year I got 28.3k streams, 8.96 k listeners, 858.6 hours. That's crazy. That's weird when I see everyone sharing it. It's so many hours people listening to music in 120 countries, which is fucking pretty cool. The countries I think is the coolest.
The countries is definitely the coolest. I had countries like fucking Panama and fucking Guadalcanal and fucking Lima and shit like that. It was fucking. That was the coolest part for me. It was definitely the countries. The countries and just the listeners, like over 3,000 people listen to FriendlyFire and over 8,000 for DZ. That shit's crazy, man. Like, it is. That's fucking crazy.
It's good, man. I mean, we're making good music and it's getting out there slowly but surely,
And we're just two nerds doing this shit in a fucking goddamn 2-bedroom flat. This shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
It's all fun. It's all fun in the end.
Well, actually, because we're talking about it, the question I got was from ZXER, or I still don't know how to say your name, bro.
Shout out, bro. He's a true fan.
Man.
I think it's Zexer.
I'll
just say ZX.
Shout out to you, man. I know you're watching this. We appreciate you for real, bro.
Oh yeah, bro, mad cunt.
His question is, it's the only question I got. Do you care about fame, or you just make music because you love it and enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before in previous episodes, man. Fuck the fame. I'm not gonna lie. I want the money. I'm not gonna bullshit. Money would be great, but not for me per se. Like, I see myself. I know it's hard to say because I don't have money, right? But I feel like there's two types of rich people. You can get rich and take the Conor McGregor approach, or you get rich and you take the Tyson Fury approach, where Tyson Fury just won however many million boxing, and he literally gave it all away. He literally said, I don't fuck, maybe buys himself a car and a house, buy your kids a house and shit, cool. Set your grandkids up, and then what do you do with the rest of that money?
You don't need it.
You don't need it. You take care of your family, your friends, bro, and then give it away. Tyson Fury he reckons he's going to spend millions building houses for the homeless and shit like that. Or you've got the Conor McGregors who go fucking bananas. They spend it on fucking coke and drugs, and they party and they fuck car. He's got a collection of 20 cars. He's got a Bentley. He's got a Rolls Royce. That's all cool. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't buy a Rolls Royce, but I'd have one, and that's my car. I wouldn't have a garage full of 30 of them. What for? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I mean that's cool too. You do what you want with your money. You work hard for it, but it's good to see people doing more than just flaunting. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about the fame. I want to live comfortably, and that's it. I would definitely give a lot away. And I mean, not giving away to charities, these corrupt charities and shit that you see, it's like 0.1% or whatever. I'd literally go, all right, send me your bank details on Instagram and just give money to people.
Bro, you know who does that? You know who does that, bro? Steve will do it.
Does he?
Yep.
That's what I do.
That motherfucker. You follow him on Instagram, and he got rich just by partying. Just drinking and getting on shrooms and shit. And he's rich as fuck. He's into crypto as well. He's got investments. He's crazy rich. Hangs out with 6ix9ine and all these fucking rich people. They party, they go hard. But he gives back.
Yeah.
You see him on Instagram. Like this post, I'm giving away $5,000. And then you see people literally that night sharing photos tagging Steve will do it. Oh man, thank you so much. And he just literally inboxes him saying, yo, what's your bank deets? And he just transfers $5,000.
That's the best way to do it, man. That's the best way to do it.
Man, I'm not religious, but I pray to God that's how I turn out, man. I want to be like that so bad.
Well, you can't want it, man. You don't chase, you attract. Just keep doing you and it'll come, bro. Trust me, we're on a good path here. You just got to stick to it.
Yeah, man, the numbers are good. We do appreciate every single person who listened and fucked with TJMR this year. I mean, what's in store for 2022 though? Like
a lot more than this year. I mean, we'll just come harder, come bigger. We'll just keep doing it, man. We got so much plans. We've wanted to do so much things that we still haven't done. You know, like we even talked about on Mo B's episode, doing our own concert, man, our own show, which is very feasible. We could very easily do that. All
you need is an area, or you rent out a little warehouse or something, and then that's all. Like it's a green light. But
we have enough friends.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, another great idea. Shout out Mr. Meagerly. He was telling me the other day or last weekend, can't remember when. But so basically, when I eventually move out and have my own space and room, what he reckons we should do would be a great idea is we'll set up like my studio room, but we'll buy it. Me and him are going to go halves and DJ decks, like proper club decks. And what we're going to do is we're going to live stream all of us doing sets, and then you MC it. And then we perform, so example...
live show.
Literally like a concert, but just on my Twitch.
Oh, that's dope. That's fucking dope,
like, how simple is that? Yeah. But it can help us all grow. So, example, you MCing the night, and then we'll have like, I don't know, first set, 45 minutes. Moby does a funk pop set, and you're just MCing it, just whatever. Then we'll do like, I don't know, an hour, I don't know, Adzi or Diamond back-to-back Trapley or whatever. They do like a drum and bass set. Then we come on for 2 hours. We perform your songs. You do them live. We literally do them live. And then the next hour, FriendlyFire. Then Mr. Meagerly, like full-on set it out. Like a full proper concert. I reckon it's such a great idea. We'll have like a backdrop, lights and shit. Obviously, invite our friends over to just like sort of dance and party. Or we might have even set it up in the backyard. I don't know. It's just an idea. I think it was.
That's a great idea. It is a great idea, and it's very possible, man. This stuff, especially in these times, man, that's appealing. That's appealing to people. You know,
people are getting lazy, man. They want to party on their couch. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave their homes.
Metaverse times, man.
Oh man.
It's crazy times, man. But we got all that stuff, man. We will do it. We will do it. We need the time. We need the resources, but we will do these things, man, for sure.
The next year too, I want to also focus on like you, me and you, like we're messaging. You told me you want to do like remixes, just little, like obviously not for profit because you get in trouble, but just on YouTube and Instagram. Do like a remix of like Sugar, how you get so fly.
Yeah.
Like I'll do the chorus and then you just do the verse, bang. I reckon that'd be so sick. I want to do a few of those next year too. I think that'd be great. Super fun. Remixes of old school Kanye West tune like I'm in love with you, where I wanted to, gonna run from you, like all that kind of shit. Like I think it'd be fucking sick, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to do, man. NFTs, you know, NFTs is a big thing. I would love. We've been talking to, man. Shout out Neros too, who's converted from Viking to Neros. Man, he's been
grinding hard on the NFT stuff because he's also a very smart man. He knows that the future is near and everything is heading towards digital stuff. But NFTs, how the fuck do we do it?
I know. I know. But the thing is, the thing with NFTs, all right, this is good too because Erin actually told me a while ago she wanted to talk about, I wanted us to explain this kind of stuff. NFTs, man, the thing it's the Wild West, man. Crypto and NFTs. Someone said, so the head of the SEC, right? He recently said this, that the crypto market right now is akin to cars when they had no roads or road rules. That's how early people are still to crypto. That's how early it is. It's the Wild West, man. But he's comparing it. The guy of the SEC, the head of the SEC, is saying that the impact.
What's the SEC?
So the Securities Exchange Commission. I think they're suing Ripple currently. It's so like they handle money laws and shit like that. So he's comparing the crypto market and NFTs and all that shit to cars. The impact they're going to have, he's comparing it to cars before there were road rules and shit. Like, that's how huge this stuff is. And so the thing with NFTs and all that is it's the Wild West right now, man. And with OpenSea, which is the biggest marketplace to buy NFTs, you have to pay ridiculous gas fees, man, because it's run on Ethereum blockchain. You know about that shit? So it all runs through Ethereum. That's why you buy these NFTs on OpenSea in ETH. So you buy...
Yep.
But when you use OpenSea and Ethereum, you got to pay gas fees, which are ridiculous. So,
but who are those fees going to? Ethereum or the people who run OpenSea?
See,
it's like a website fee, or is that like...
That I'm not too sure about. I don't know who gets the gas.
Where the fuck does the money go?
That's the thing. Everyone hates gas fees. That's why there's a lot of new stuff and a lot of new marketplaces coming up now that are no gas fees. So they're like the better option for the everyday. And as the price of Ethereum goes up, the gas fees get higher. So it's really unfeasible. And it's, I think better things are going to come but it's still so early, man. So that's why if you want to do NFTs, you got to really be willing to pay gas fees. If you want to do it properly, to trade and everything, you got to have a lot of money. It's not something you can get in for cheap at the moment. But
this is definitely going to be one of those, because I've been seeing so many like Instagram reels and stuff of like
Disney released NFTs recently. It's real. It's here to stay, man.
Famous people have been coming out and saying like, there was one guy, I can't remember his fucking name. He's on heaps of podcasts. He's like a little wog fella. And he was basically saying he said something along the lines of people laugh at crypto and NFTs because they don't understand it, but look what happened with the internet.
Mm-hmm. It's the same.
The internet sort of was new and this like just remember we're probably a bit too young to remember. I don't really remember the internet, but I definitely know it was around the 2000s when it got big, right?
Yeah,
or earlier,
but
early 2000s, and the internet would have just been one little Google web page. That's it, and you could just search shit. And then he said, remember when the internet first come out and people kind of brushed it off, didn't give a fuck, and now look at it. Our planet Earth relies on the internet. He said the same thing is going to happen with cryptos and NFTs, and he said, so if you don't get in early, it's just going to be, shame on you in a couple years.
Do you know about Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3? So Web 1 is what you're talking about. So when the internet first came out, it was just web pages giving information. So you click on a website for a business and it says yada, yada, yada. That's Web 1. Then Web 2 was more media focused, and that's when social media and Facebook and its content, everyone's, what we're in now. And we're going into Web 3, which is blockchain based and crypto and metaverse.
And decentralized shit, basically.
Yeah, and that's happening right now. And
it's the beginning of Web 3.
And the thing you were saying, businesses, when the internet was first around, people thought it wouldn't catch on. It's like a fad, and, they were hesitant. And they lost out, man. If you didn't put your business on the internet early, the people who did were way better off.
Mm-hmm.
They were more internet savvy. They knew this. They got benefits from learning early and adopting early. The world changes quick, man. Real quick. And it's happening even quicker than I thought. I've been saying this for ages, and I'm watching things happen so quick. I remember you telling me about crypto art many episodes ago, and I didn't even know what it was.
Episode 5 or something. Yeah.
And I had no idea what it was. And now it's already everywhere. It's only been a couple months. You know,
motherfuckers are selling a fucking like Photoshop gorillas and fucking little pixelated dudes wearing hats for fucking like 20 Ethereum. You know how much 20 Ethereum is worth, cunt? If you check it right now on your CoinSpot app, that's like what? 6 times 20. What's that? 12. No, I don't know. What the fuck is that?
A lot, like, man. It's a lot.
And then it's not just that, it's more millions. People are selling cartoon drawings, things that we've been doing since we were kids. But now because they're collectibles, motherfuckers are like, you know what I mean? And if you guys, it's so easy to get a piece of that pie, man. You just got to be willing to learn. But people are so fucking lazy. I think we talk about this every episode. When people just are fucking so lazy, they don't want to do nothing.
They don't want to learn, man.
They get home from work and, oh, fucking shit. Oh, but baby, give me a beer. And you just sit there on the couch watching TV with your fat ass gut hanging out of your shirt and shit. Man, don't be that dude, man. Straight out.
Learn something.
Fucking get up and mow your grass and shit, you fuck.
Because a lot of people are put off by that too. They see, it's just a profile picture, so, you know, it's useless. But it's so much deeper than that. Those profile picture NFTs is what they call them, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club and shit. They're that market's kind of decreasing right now. The value of just these collectible pictures is decreasing, but that's a small portion of what NFTs is. Everyone's going to have NFTs. Gary Vee says this a lot too, where you're going to buy concert tickets or plane tickets, it's going to be an NFT. Mm-hmm. It's going to be on the blockchain, and it's going to show that you are the owner of that. That's what NFTs are, essentially. You're not buying a picture that anyone can screenshot. You are buying the rights to the ownership. It's like owning the original Mona Lisa, and it's on blockchain, so it's verified. You can go in and check it. They can see your wallet address is the owner of this piece of art.
Yeah. That's
what you're buying.
Okay, so another way to explain it is, so I'll use a musical term so it's easy as. This is the best way I can picture it, is imagine back in the 90s, Tupac releases an album with Death Row Records, and he releases Hit 'Em Up, one of the last songs before he died. Banger. Everyone would have been going crazy about it back in the 90s. Anyway, Tupac releases only 50 vinyls of Hit 'Em Up with his signature on it. But he's going to sell another 500 at regular price. But he's got 50 of them with his signature on them for a little bit more in price. That's as simple as it is. So there's going to be a fucking rush that day or the night before of people running to that vinyl store to get those 50 records first before they're gone. And then as time goes on, 20 years later, 30 years later, here comes Jimbo from fucking Chester Hill. He's 60 years old and he goes, I've got this Tupac vinyl with his authentic signature on it. I'm now going to sell it on eBay for 50 grand. And you can believe there's going to be some motherfucker out there who's got money who wants to buy that. Whether you're a collector, whether you just want to listen to it, whether, like, I've got a vinyl collection up there, and it's very, so far to the two or three vinyl stores I've been to, they all tell me the same thing. They go to me, oh, are you a listener or are you a collector? I go, oh, okay, yep, okay. So it's quite normal and they explain to me, it's quite normal for people to buy vinyls and never listen to them. They just collect them. They don't want to open it. They don't want to get dust on the fucking disc and shit like that. I go, nah, man, I'm a producer. They go, oh, yep, so you're a listener. You bet I'm gonna come home and open these motherfuckers like a fucking like a candy, like a fucking bit of like a chocolate bar. I'm gonna fucking put them on my little fucking player and listen to them and shit. See if I can make beats. But there's literally people out there that just collect, hang them on their walls and stuff, which is cool as fuck too. So that's what an NFT is.
Well, that's a good way to explain.
That's exactly what NFTs are.
The collection side, the profile picture, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. But like I said, the technology behind it is what's got people excited about the real world.
Scary if you think about it, that we're like, humans, we're so dumb. We're getting to the point where we're letting machines dictate shit. Like, we're letting computers dictate who owns what. And that's going to drive people to sell and trade things digitally for such a high price. That's kind of fucking stupid.
It's crazy that people aren't talking about this metaverse that Facebook is doing more often.
What the hell? Like, I mean, doesn't Elon Musk always say that the end of the world's not going to be war, it's going to be AI?
Yeah.
Like, AI is going to fuck us because we're going to create shit to a point where we can't even comprehend it ourselves, and we're going to be fucked. I don't know.
We're going into very strange times, and you got to be ready, man. You got to be ready for change. I'm telling you, shit is getting wild. But you got to tune out as well, man. Just live your life, go outside, sit with the birds, sit with the trees, man.
What happened to the good old days, man, when fucking Tuk from the tribe up in the mountains wanted to go get some food for his family so he could just walk down the mountain and trade with fucking Nung from the Guatemala tribe down the road, and you just trade each other in person. I'll give you a rock and you give me a fish. What happened to that? What happened to the good old days, bro? Take me back to those times.
Have you heard?
Shit was simple.
Have you heard of the story of a Zen master called HAKUIN? All right, so there's this story about this Zen master called HAKUIN. I don't know when it was, a long ass time ago. I don't know the date. I'll butcher it if I try to remember the date, but this is real. There's this dude, a Zen master, right? So at peace with the universe, one with all kind of dude. And there was this in Japan, and there was this girl who got pregnant in the village. All these people would come to HAKUIN for teachings, and he was a very popular, teacher. And then this girl got pregnant, and her parents berated her and were like, what happened, blah blah blah, and she blamed it on him. She said, "Oh, HAKUIN got me pregnant and shit." So the parents ran up to HAKUIN, accusing him, and they said, "Oh, look, since you got this girl pregnant, you take care of the baby." And they gave him the baby. And all his response was, "Is that so?" And they said, yeah, you keep the baby, blah, blah, blah. It's your problem now. Everyone stopped going to his teachings. Everyone hated him. Everyone blah, blah, blah. He raised the baby with love and care, did what he had to do. And then 5 years later, the girl confessed because she was riddled with guilt, saying it wasn't HAKUIN. And then the parents went back to him and said, "Oh, look, we're sorry. We accused you, blah, blah, blah." And then he said, "Is that so?" And they took the baby back. And that's it. Like,
that's it, man. That's literally it.
So the moral of the story, the idea behind that is you just got to be at peace with what is, man. There's no resistance there. No resistance. They accused him. They gave him the baby. He raised it. He took it as he did what he had to do. Raised the baby with love and care, but he didn't, it's easy in that situation. Everyone would freak out and start, trying to resist, going, "No, I didn't do it. I don't know, they're accusing me." He just fucking raised the baby for 5 years and then gave it back, Is that so? And I think that's what I strive to be like, just at peace with the way the world is, No resistance. You can't do anything about things, man. You just got to try your best to be happy in whatever times.
Yeah, man,
that's real too. I spent a lot of time researching it. And
that's pretty fucking crazy.
That's a real story. Like, this guy really existed.
That's fucking crazy, man. I mean, yeah.
And anyway, the reason I bring that up is because that's what you got to be like. Times are getting weird, times are changing, times are strange, but don't lose your mind in all of it. You know what I mean? You got to find that inner peace with whatever is.
Just basically, just be ready to learn something new. I mean, you know what I mean? If you're bored at night, or you're that bloke who sits on the couch and just watches TV with his beer gut hanging out, you take out your phone and search crypto, NFT, invest $10 in a coin.
Yeah,
even if it's only $10. Okay, maybe not $10 in Bitcoin because
not Bitcoin, but I mean, you
Ethereum would be okay.
You put $10 in Shiba Inu fucking before because what skyrocketed.
Because what's going to happen is this is literally, so everyone remembers Bitcoin when it first come out. Most of the world laughed. What the hell's a cryptocurrency? Why would I want digital currency? But there was motherfuckers out there that took the gamble and went, fuck it. Bought 100 coins for $10 or whatever. And now they're laughing. Those cunts are laughing. And you can bet that there's people out there that did that's what happened. And now it's the biggest fucking crypto in the world. So you don't want So in 10 years' time, you don't want to be that guy
left behind
who's sitting there going, fuck, if all I did was just paid attention to something other than myself for a second and researched what coin can I put $50 on? Or what NFT can I buy for $10 now? Because you think about this shit. That's why I bought fucking 3 million Shiba Inus. Because literally me and a few of the boys at work, man, shout out those boys at work, we were on lunch break one day and we were talking about crypto, like fuck. We're looking through and then we went, fuck it. We'll get Shiba. It's random as fuck. We've seen it here and there. I bought 3 million of them for like $10 and it's going up slowly, but it's going up. If that coin even hits 50 cents, bro, I'm cashing the fuck in. I'm not even going to wait for it to hit $1. If it gets to 50 cents, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll get that high. It might hit 1 cent. But even if it hits 1 cent, you're still laughing with that, bro.
I got 3 million.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy or girl.
You might have missed Bitcoin like everyone else, but best believe there's a lot of opportunity, more than ever right now, to be the next Bitcoin, man. Facebook doing metaverse is all the proof you need. Trust me, that shit is gonna be insane. Insane. Watch the movie Ready Player One. I haven't even seen it.
What?
I know
we talked about this last episode. Bro.
I know the premise. If you want to know what the future is going to look like, watch that, because I know I haven't seen it, but it's directed by Steven Spielberg, and I know the premise. So I guarantee you, it's reflecting what real life's going to be. So I promise you, people are going to put on the headset. They're going to go to work. They did it in the Facebook video. Facebook did an hour video explaining this shit, and man, it is fucking scary. But it's very early days, and if you got the right mind, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. I invested in a coin called Meta Hero. Have you heard of Meta Hero?
No.
So it's not even on big exchanges yet. You got to get it on Pancake Swap. And this is what this coin does. I think the premise of it is like it gets real life objects and scans them, and it's turning real life objects into metaverse objects.
Oh fuck!
And it's very cheap. It's very cheap. So I bought quite a bit of that, and I'm waiting, man. That shit. That's one, man. All these metaverse coins, Decentraland. I got Decentraland real cheap too, and it's blowing up. I got Decentraland under $1. And right now it's like $7 or some shit. There you go.
There you go. See how many? Okay, if you don't mind me asking, how many of those coins did you buy?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't have heaps.
But imagine if you bought millions of it.
Yeah.
Right now, you see, this is the perfect example. Imagine DZ bought 5 million Decentraland coins, and now it's at $7. Example. You don't want to be that guy in 10 years' time when everything has got to do with crypto and online stuff, and you're the only muppet in the suburb or on your street who's got no. So basically, if you think you're broke right now, you got no money, you're gonna be even broker. You're gonna be broke when all this online shit comes out, because you're gonna have no money in real life and you're gonna have no digital currency. You're gonna be fucking and people are going to be necking themselves, and I'm being serious. Yeah, it sounds fucked up, but it's going to happen, bro, because if that was me, I had kids and a mortgage and a this and a that, and I'm already kind of just sort of getting by with the mortgage and the kids, and then all of a sudden, the Aussie government goes, all right, this is an emergency broadcast. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to start using digital currency, and all of a sudden, they start pushing out cash. Pushing out the Australian dollar, because shops will start going, nah, we only take, I don't know, example, Bitcoin. We take Bitcoin, FPOS with normal cash and this, and all of a sudden the $500 that you're storing under your mattress every night or once a week is useless. And it's far-fetched, but fuck, man. If that was me, man, fuck, people are going to seriously start necking themselves.
China already is doing a digital yuan. So countries are doing this. I mean, El Salvador is doing Bitcoin. Things are changing quick, and it might not be as dramatic as that, where it's in an instant. But I'm sure the government will have programs. It's kind of like that Star Wars clip I shared on my story, if you follow me on Instagram a while ago. We're in Star Wars when the Galactic Empire takes over, and they show it in the Bad Batch.
That's right. It's what is it? Digital money.
Yeah, and
blockchain money.
They say you can trade your Republic credits for new Galactic Empire credits, and I feel like it would be something more like that, where you could trade your Australian dollar for XRP or for whatever they decide. You know what I mean? And you know, but the good thing is to research and to get in early and to learn this stuff, because the world is changing quick. I promise you. And you know, we can't stress it enough. We're just trying to fucking give you a heads up, because this shit is happening. It's not if, it's happening right now.
It's when.
Yeah.
When. I'm just checking my questions here. I've got none as always. I never get any.
Yeah, that's all right. I only got one. I mean, I might double check again. But
we always do the post really late.
Yeah, it's
anyway.
All right.
Oh well, fuck you all anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I've got another question then, DZ. How would we, because one goal I've got in my little goals list for 2022 is I do want to at least have one project that involves NFT somehow. Mm-hmm. Now, how do we do it?
I already got some NFTs. You can go on my Rarible and shit and buy some NFTs from me.
On OpenSea?
No, yeah, on OpenSea I got some too. But I used OpenSea first to experiment, but just the gas fees were ridiculous, man.
Yeah. So what are you using now?
Oh, I did them for Rarible, which I think is OpenSea. It's all. I did these a while ago too, but anyway, I got some. I'm waiting for there's a lot of musician marketplaces coming up that are designed for musicians. Like I bought some Doja Cat NFTs on one of, which has no gas fees and shit like that. But if you want to get into it, you can. I'm pretty sure they got rid of it now, actually, that you can make NFTs without paying gas fees now. You can make, but then when the purchaser goes to buy the NFT, they have to pay a gas fee. So it used to cost gas fees to make them, but now I think they got rid of that. So if you wanted, you can go on. I put 369 as the first NFT. So there's, I think, 15 copies of 369 as an NFT that you can buy. And then I also did some old cover arts, and I just got like a little signature on them. You can buy those too, man. I mean, obviously, I was just playing around, fucking around. Like, I didn't expect to sell anything, and I haven't, obviously. But, you know, it's good to practice. So if I were you, I'd go on, you make an OpenSea account, and it's very easy. Very straightforward. If
it's easy.
You connect your MetaMask wallet, and you can just create an NFT. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials. It's not very hard.
Yeah, I've been watching the tutorials and stuff and how to make it. I know how to do it all. It's just I'm just trying to think. I want something cool because like something to stand out a little bit. I'm thinking do you do just something?
Take your cover art, get a pen tool, and do a signature on it. It's no different to a real life signed copy. It's just digital.
No, well, like I told you, I even messaged Neros about this too. I think would be such a dope idea. Would be trading cards.
Yeah, that's dope.
Getting the cover arts and turning them into like Pokemon cards in before someone takes my fucking idea. But that's something. It's just obviously you have to make the card look appealing. Whether it be I pay someone $100 to make me 5 cards or whatever on Fiverr, whatever. I could probably make it myself. I just can't be bothered to download Photoshop and then try to learn that.
You're one of those lazy dudes that
No, but I'd rather make music.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
I'd rather make music than do that. So I don't know, but if
something you really want to do, you're gonna have to set some time aside.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could in January.
When the fan base is bigger too, and there's people that would actually buy this shit, I think it'd be more worthwhile. Like right now, at the moment, no one's gonna buy our fucking NFTs.
No, because none of these motherfuckers know what an NFT is, bro. These motherfuckers, these are fools.
But like Tory Lanez, man, Tory Lanez did an NFT thing.
Didn't he sell an album for $1?
He sold like 3 million for $1. Yeah, that's he made fucking $3 million from his fans, you know. So that's the wave, man. And he gets profit on all those resales.
Yeah.
And it's
so fucking cool, man. I would love to do. Another idea too is what you could do is, I was talking to Moby about this as well, and even Holloway, we were talking, and I was saying, fuck, we should maybe next year we should all get in the habit of making 2 versions of all our songs. So, example, you do your song for Spotify and SoundCloud and Apple Music and all that shit, but then you make. So obviously for me, I'll do a song and then I could do like an EDM version or like a weird little ambient trap remix and sell that one as the NFT. That's only available as NFT, but then the normal version is just normal, like a normal song.
That's what a lot of artists are doing these days. That's what Neros did with his latest album too.
Yeah, which was a fucking awesome idea.
The director's cut, and he only sold that. He only put that through. It was free, but he only put that through as an NFT. So it is happening. music is going to change. Music's one of the industries that are going to be hit hard by this whole futuristic NFT shit. Music, if you're a musician, you got to get in on this stuff because it's going to change the way we do this.
And the reason why it affects us so much rather than just like a normie, by the way, if you don't know what a normie is, if you're listening to this, you're more than likely a normie. People who don't really make music and shit like that, you don't really understand how to make music, but you still like music. But yeah, you're normies, and we're like the wizards of Harry Potter, Arsene, Moby, and Holloway, because we're, yeah. Anyway, so normies aren't going to, like, really, you know, be affected by it, really. A normie could just, you know, buy something to trade it, or they like something or whatever. They can sell it, buy it, collect it. But for us, it's different because what's going to happen is, and this is what I've been seeing so many Instagram posts and stuff about on YouTube as well, and shit like that, is distributor companies like DistroKid and stuff are going to crumble. Because what NFTs and crypto does is takes out that middleman. So right now, for us to release music, it's not free, man. It's not free.
It costs money to get it on Spotify and shit.
We're working to make music for you motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
It's a loss. We make music at a big loss.
Yeah.
It costs a lot more to make the music than any money we ever get from music.
Yeah. So what happens is okay, yeah, you guys might pay $9 a month for Spotify, but we're paying all this shit to fucking make the music, upload the music. Some places charge $30 per song and shit, and we do these things because we enjoy it so much and we love you fans so much. But what's going to happen is these NFTs are trying to cut that out. So they're going, like, right now, I could make a whole album, upload it as an NFT for free. And if someone buys that album, I've then officially made music at a profit. And for once, not at a loss. So if you guys like understand that, like, instead of me and DZ, for example, making a song and paying TuneCore $15 or $20, whatever it is, whatever the fee is for a single, and mind you, they charge that once a year, which I didn't even realize until 2 days ago when I got an email saying one of our songs is getting recharged. So imagine if I accidentally started with TuneCore, not DistroKid, where DistroKid is a once a year payment rather than per song. Imagine if you upload 30 songs through TuneCore, not realizing they charge you per song per year. So once a year, you're doing 30 times $20, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah. You got to do that yearly. And 4 of you motherfuckers listen to the song once and then forget about it. Right? Now put that into perspective for a second. Right? So that's what we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. But NFTs is trying to get rid of that TuneCore, get rid of DistroKid, and instead of us paying yearly fees or paying DistroKid $100 a year, whatever the fuck the price is, or $20 per song once a year, we can upload our shit for free on these websites, and none of you motherfuckers are going to hear it unless you physically fucking go on this site and buy it.
And with the thing about that is Spotify is very nice and laid out, but if you buy an NFT, you're literally buying
the WAV file,
an MP3 or a WAV file, it's
old school,
and it's gonna go on your phone, on your fucking library. That's the thing that I think. Yeah, that's the kind of barrier to entry. I feel like, but there are platforms coming out that are kind of embracing that and fixing that problem, like Audius. Audius is a crypto-based music platform. It's like SoundCloud, but they have their cryptocurrency.
Audius is great.
It's good, eh?
Bro.
It's good, man, and it's gonna get a lot bigger, I think.
Bruh, I only started uploading to my Audius properly like 2 weeks ago, and I'm already at like over 30 followers.
Yeah, me too.
Like, motherfuckers are using. I told Moby, I was like 2 nights ago actually. I said, bruh, seriously, make an Audius and upload your songs there, because it's like a candy SoundCloud. It's exactly like SoundCloud, but it's like purple and you can add emojis. It's very like hip for the kids, but it involves the crypto shit.
They got the crypto. It's worth about $5. I think it's hit $5 before. Like it's and stuff like that. The point I'm making is that's kind of, that's gonna kind of evolve, and then you'll be able, I'm sure they'll involve some NFT kind of thing if they don't already, where artists can sell that. It's like one of where I bought those Doja Cat NFTs. That's a marketplace for artists. I think the game dropped some NFTs recently on there too. So, there's very music-focused platforms with this NFT shit, and that's only one aspect of it. Don't get it twisted. This isn't just about music. That's just the technology behind the crypto and behind the blockchain. This is all the ways blockchain can be used, and music can benefit a lot from it. That's why we're seeing all this shit. Do you know the Staples Center in the USA, the big famous arena? Crypto.com, which is a crypto marketplace, bought the rights to the name, and now that stadium is called Crypto.com Stadium. So Crypto.com Arena.
So they changed it from Staples to crypto.
Yeah. And I bought that cryptocurrency at like 20 cents, and it got up to $1 yesterday, I think. Like, that's how this stuff is being implemented in the real world very quickly. Very, very quickly. So, music, obviously, we're trying to jump on these trends to benefit our output.
Is like we say, it's not about the numbers, but I would like to be able to survive,
live comfortably
off music. And unfortunately, if I have to start making only music as NFTs to really show who are the real fans who are going to go through and put a little bit of effort and go, okay, fuck it, I'm going to make this account on this website to get, DZ and FriendlyFire's album or song. You know what I mean? Like, not just that too. We could give away shit for free as NFTs, which we would do, because when we start out, like, no one's gonna buy the shit, but we could give it away for free, and then a year's time, if we get a bit more popular and bigger, you could then sell that song at a profit for you and us. It doesn't just benefit us; it can also then benefit you normies.
So I think listeners. To explain what he's saying there, when you say we make an NFT, all right, we drop a song as an NFT, you buy that NFT, you can then resell that NFT, but the person who made the NFT still gets a portion of that resale. So if you resell that song that we dropped as an NFT 1,000 times, we get a percentage 1,000 times, and so do you, and it's just a chain that keeps on going. And that's the thing, man. NFTs and all this shit, blockchain is a way where the people can take the power back from governments and shit. And that's where it gets dangerous, man. That's why there's a lot of resistance around this space. But think about that. No one loses. Literally no one loses. You buy this NFT, you resell it, we get profit, you get profit. The person who bought it resells it, they get profit, you get profit, we get profit. And it keeps going down the chain of command. And you're not losing out either. You still get the max amount that you set the price, you get that price. It's a crazy world, man, and shit is happening.
Not just that too. I was speaking to Neros about it too. He was telling me that I think on OpenSea as well, and I'm sure on most of the NFT stuff, is we can also choose.
Yeah, you can set
the percentage of what the resale will get. So, example, if we use 100 as our total, we make an album, sell it for whatever, you buy it, hold it for a month, and then resell it, and someone buys it off you, me and DZ decide what percentage you will get. So, example, we could go, fuck, we keep 60%, you keep 40%. Fuck, we could even go 50-50. And we're literally, so you, the normies, you guys have done fuck all, brother, but you've just been fans, and we can reward that. We can reward you guys for listening and taking your time to buy our shit as an NFT. And if I'm in a fucking good mood, man, I will go 50-50. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But it's just, that's just something that we can do with NFTs. It's fucking crazy.
You get rewarded for being a fan, which is important.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fans, it's been so long where it's a dog-eat-dog world, man, and it's been so long where until you get your name popping, no one gives a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck what you do. No one believes in you. No one gives a fuck. But now, even if you are that person that no one gives a fuck about, you can get rewarded just for being a fan.
You can still profit.
You're just a fan of Tory Lanez. No one cares about you. You work as a fucking roof tiler. But just for listening to this motherfucker's music and buying his NFT for $5, you resell it and you're getting money constantly just for being his fan. You bought this NFT and you sold it, and now it keeps getting sold and you keep getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy that this is happening, and it's very good thing.
I'm personally so excited. I can't wait, because mark my words, once this shit starts popping off and our numbers grow, bro, I'll be like, everything's gonna become an NFT, bro.
Especially 2022.
Like, everything.
Shit's ramping up.
Like, yeah, we'll still drop stuff on Spotify here and there, but the juice music is gonna 100% be on as NFTs. I'm so excited.
Shout out the TJM fellas who signed the canvas that we got done. My beautiful girlfriend. If you remember from Sally's episode, we got the signatures on them. So if you come on the podcast, you got to sign this shit, man. And if you could see the Christmas tree and these advent calendars, shout out Abuelo and Dia, whose idea they made this for us. Yeah, man. Christmas is good, bro.
I think episode 20. If this is episode 19, next week with Moby, we'll do Christmas edition. We'll get like...
yeah, that'd be fun, man.
We'll do like a Christmas Kringle on camera and shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, we should bring little rap shit up.
Like, I'll buy a gift for you, you buy a gift for him, and he buys a gift for me.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Like
that's okay, man.
$10 limit or something.
Yeah, that's a dope idea. We'll do that for sure. Yes, we're doing that. That's a mad idea.
Okay, so next year, DZ, what do you think? What are you gonna focus on? Albums, EPs, singles, remixes.
I was kind of debating this too, because let me tell you something. Albums are a bad idea.
They're fucking time consuming.
No, it's not even just that. They're not worth it for an independent artist. People don't listen to albums these days like they used to. It's all about singles, man. You got to do a single a week. You're better off doing a single a week.
Yeah.
That Russ, that Chris Webby, that Mercury shit. Do a single a week. Do DZ. I don't know what day starts. DZ Thursdays, and every week you get a fucking single. You're way better off as an independent artist doing that. Yeah. They're making an album.
100%.
So I think next year I'm thinking about doing that.
You ain't getting no album in 2022.
We do albums because they're fun and we like doing them, and we like connecting the tracks and doing like a theme. But it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it for independent artists these days, and it's sad, but it's true. You're way better off doing singles. Way, way, way better off.
Yeah.
That's why, like Chris Webby, I love Chris Webby, man. He's fucking dope. He does Webby Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, drops a new track.
Really?
And the cover art's very simple. It's just a purple background and a little white picture. Russ does the same thing. Russ will drop a song for a week, for a couple months, and it's just a plain coloured background of a little white cut-out image. And it works. That shit is what works. Albums, people don't listen to them like they used to. It is not worth your time. It really isn't. It's sad, but it's true. I was better off doing From Here to Forever, all of those tracks as fucking singles for 12 weeks.
Because what happens, the way I see it is because then you've got content for 12 weeks.
Exactly.
Instead of just dropping an album and then everyone, because let's be honest, I know half you motherfuckers probably haven't listened to the whole album still.
That's okay.
It's fine, but like you know what I mean. Like once again, like this is our listeners and our fans probably hate me because I'm just always bagging them out. But like, fuck you guys, man. Honest to God, like I know there's some of you guys that are listening to fucking the whole thing and you're going track for track, but I know most of you aren't, and that's fine, right? Like I said, you're normies. Your attention span isn't long. That's why songs. Seriously.
Listen,
that's why songs went from 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and now you got motherfuckers doing 1 minute and 30-second songs.
Well, that's...
And it's just a fucking 808 going... Fuck bitch. bitch up, yeah, fuck you, love the fucking robot.
It's not
and
even
they get 20 billion views on SoundCloud.
It's not even just that. Like even
fuck,
even Justin Bieber songs, even everybody's songs, they're just shorter, man. And it's not. I'm the same, man. I haven't listened to an album top to bottom.
Nah,
I never did. Honestly, I can't even say in how long because I never did. I'm not a big music listener. I really am not. I like making the music a lot more than I like listening to it, which is weird, I know, but like, I'm not a big music guy, man. I got my playlist. I got heaps of different songs, but I don't really go searching for new music. I just don't, man.
I'm telling you, next year, man, next year is definitely going to be the remix year and singles.
I never stopped doing remix. I've been doing remixes since 2017 when we first started till now. I keep doing
And do you want to know the funniest thing? Is I was looking at my YouTube the other day. I've almost got 2,000 subscribers. I somehow only still get 30 views a video. But the videos that have the most views recently were our Gucci Gang remixes and Kill Shot.
Well, they've been out the longest too, I mean.
And not just that, they've got a couple hundreds of views compared to... And at one point, a couple months ago, I was uploading a video once a week, still getting no more than 50 views. I've got 2,000 fucking subscribers.
It's the same as Instagram. I got
what?
Over
how?
I got over 1.5 followers on Instagram now, which I'm very grateful for. If you follow me, thank you.
But it's the same thing. You put a post up, and I think it's the algorithm. Likes. You get 5 likes, man.
Like,
and
what
the thing about
how does that happen?
Remixes too, that you're saying you're keen to do remixes is good too, because every independent artist who's like people like Futuristic, Chris Webby, Mercules, shit like that kind of level of artist, successful but not super famous, all remixes.
Yep.
All do remix. Futuristic blew up off remixes. Yep. Joyner Lucas blew up off remixes.
Yep.
You know, Mercules blew up off remixes. People want to hear me. They want to hear a lyrical rapper go hard on Panda Beat. They want to hear a lyrical rapper go hard on fucking Roll in Peace. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. These beats are hard, but the lyrics suck. So then the people who are searching for something deeper, they want to hear the beat and they want to hear fast flow, you know. And it works.
Man.
It works. That's why I've been doing remixes. I do them because they're fun. And I feel like my verses on remixes are always better than my actual songs.
This is fun, man.
Same with features too. Like I feel like my features that I've done, they're always better than my actual song.
Oh, it's just crazy the direction music is going. Went in the direction we went in. Like the only motherfucker who was allowed to do songs that go for a minute was XXXTentacion. He's now not with us anymore. Rest in peace.
I like that dude, man.
Fuck, he was fucking good.
I like that fucking. I was just getting into him.
My misery,
I just discovered him too before he died.
Fine, man, fuck, he was good.
That was like the first celebrity death because I just got into him. I was like, this guy. I judged him based on how he looked.
Fuck, man.
I judged him on his name. I judged him on how he looked.
He was.
I thought he was a mumble rapper.
Nah.
And then when I got into him, I discovered him. I was like, fuck, this guy's actually good. And then like a couple weeks later, he died. And I remember my missus' brother came in and told us the news. That actually, it hit me, bro. Like I actually felt something. I was like, damn, he died?
Man, I won't.
He was my age. He was younger than me, man.
Yeah, a lot of people compare him to Park not because of the music, but because he was way above our time. So he was a 20-year-old who had the brain of a 60-year-old war veteran. Have you seen interviews and shit of that motherfucker?
Yeah, he's smart. Switched on, bro.
He was... Fuck, man. I remember I watched this interview. I sent it to a couple people. Not that they probably watched it, but anyway. I sent it to a couple people because I was so mind blown at what this kid was saying. I was like, holy fuck. Like, he was... Like, fuck, man. I can't even remember the shit they were talking about, but the interviewers were just like quiet. They were just like looking at him, and he was saying this crazy shit, bro.
A lot of people think he got killed, right? One of the conspiracies that he got killed because he went live on Instagram just before he was killed talking about mind control frequencies in music and our music. They use frequencies in music and shit like that. And he had a big influence, man. I feel bad for his friend, you know, Ski Mask.
Oh yeah.
I don't really listen to Ski Mask, but
he took it hard.
He was friends with X. He was friends with Juice WRLD. He was friends with this other guy. I don't remember his name, but there was another one recently passed away who was friends with Ski Mask as well. Man, this guy's losing all his close friends, and I feel bad for that dude, bro. And I've heard a little bit of him. I remember when we were in Fiji, Danny was listening. I put on his headphones.
Ski Mask.
Yeah, I'd never heard of of him. It was like some hey. But man, yeah.
No, but X kind of gave me that vibe, like, you know, Malcolm X, JFK, people that that have power and such it. Not because X didn't have power, but if he was still alive by now, like X is the type of kid. He's got so much influence and people listen to him, and he makes so much sense when he talks that he could be that kid that runs for the wherever he was from, I don't know, the Detroit mayor, and wins. And that's what the government is scared of.
Yeah, and you know what he has in common with all those people you just named? They got killed.
They all got
Why is it the people that everyone seems to like are the ones that get killed? Hello? You know, what's going on there? Like, bruh, yeah, X-Man, he was talking a lot of sense. And same with Tupac. I mean, Tupac was a bit more. I feel like when you talk about Tupac, he was very wise and very smart in the things he said, but he was very street-wise. I don't feel like he was... Well, he was preaching about love and keeping women safe and things like that, but he was very tied to his gangster roots, bro. He was very aggressive.
No, but that's why they had to get rid of him, because he could be a dangerous man with dangerous connections who knew what the government were up to.
No, you know what? I kind of think Tupac and Biggie might have actually been gangster beef that killed him. People are big into... I don't think the government... Tupac wasn't really that... He wasn't really doing too much.
No fucking...
I mean, he was actually the Illuminati. You know what? But you're right, actually. I forgot about that. Before he died, the whole Illuminati. How could I forget about that? So, you know, maybe, but...
In saying that too, it could have just been gangster beef, because Suge Knight is an evil piece of shit.
Yeah, that dude is crazy.
He's the Thanos of hip-hop.
He kind of looks like him too.
He was
he admitted to injecting Eazy-E with AIDS on fucking Conan O'Brien or Jimmy Fallon or some shit.
Didn't admit it.
He kind of did, bro.
Slipped out.
He said that old Eazy-E thing, he implied it.
Yeah.
And if you watch Straight Outta Compton as well, the same thing. He says, I'll change you, Eric. You know what I mean? And
and not just that too. I was actually, after I messaged you actually, because I watched Straight Outta Compton finally.
Oh,
and, I was watching this fucking interview with a Latino rapper. Forgot his name. He's obviously retired now. You know, typical Latino, heaps of rings and fucking chains and shit. But anyway, and he was very close with Eazy-E, and they made music together. And he basically come out like years later, basically saying, that he was killed. And basically because back when AIDS was a thing, basically you catch AIDS, right? And it doesn't kill you in 2 weeks. Under 2 weeks, like it did Easy. It doesn't. You can live with AIDS. You can live with it for years.
Well, yeah, modern medicine.
Yeah.
You know, back then it was...
Back then a bit different, but still, even this guy said, like this rapper was saying, he's like, man, he goes, AIDS... Nah, even back then, that shit don't kill you in 2 weeks. It's not some crazy fucking aggressive virus that eats away at your bones and shit. Nah. And it killed him so quick because he was fucking injected with a fuckload of it. And apparently, that guy was saying he was with Eazy-E where they were out. I don't know if it was like the Caribbean or the Bahamas. They were somewhere doing what rich rappers do. They were holidaying and partying and going to brothels and shit probably. But apparently he said that they were out quad biking, ATVs and stuff, the four-wheelers. And apparently Eazy-E come off the quad bike. Had a quad bike accident. Nothing major. So he then asked for a massage and acupuncture to help with the injuries.
Right.
To help with the injuries. And this guy, this rapper, Latino rapper, I should look up his name. And he swears that the people who did the acupuncture were the ones that were sent to inject with the disease.
Could be, man.
And if you do, an acupuncture is a lot of needles.
Yeah, a lot of needles.
So can you imagine if you've got 20 needles of some disease in them and you inject into your body? That shit will definitely kill you in under a week, under 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but this guy was saying that AIDS isn't aggressive like that. You catch it, it would suck.
No, that makes sense.
It does not kill you. It's not like catching, I don't know, what's an aggressive disease like? I don't know. It's like just an aggressive disease. I'm sure there'd be aggressive diseases out there that kill you. Even the most aggressive type of diseases, I'm pretty sure you still have like 6 months to live. And that's like aggressive.
It depends. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know, but this is what this guy was saying in the interview, and this guy was crying and shit because he was like best mates with Eazy-E. He's crying and shit, and basically saying he's like, yeah, he goes, no, he was killed.
It makes sense that Eazy-E was killed. I mean, it's crazy to me that people just accept what's told to them. Like, use your brain a little bit, bro. Like, put shit together. You know, these rappers aren't just getting killed. Like, X was not killed in a random robbery. Like, what? If you get robbed, when do they kill you? To rob you. They don't try to kill you if you're getting robbed. That's how X died. He was just killed in a robbery, a random robbery.
But there is...
Come on, man. Like, what?
I'm pretty sure half the time, if you're getting robbed, they're more scared than you.
Yeah,
because they're holding... They're probably in their head going, fuck, I've gone through with this.
Like...
Their pistol's probably not loaded. But this guy... But in saying that too, there was rumors that X, when he was killed... He was motorbike shopping.
Yeah, he was looking for a motorbike. Bike, yeah.
And apparently he was walking around with like 3 duffel bags full of cash by himself.
Well, have you seen the videos of him slumping the car? That's pretty fucked up.
Well, when they killed him.
There's videos of him dead. In the car, you can see him. People filming him on his phone in the car, and he's dead like this.
I haven't seen that. That's fucked
You haven't
up.
seen him?
No.
I've seen him when it first happened.
Yeah. Typical Americans just filming and
he
not
was
helping.
In the car.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Typical.
It's...
Just filming this, yeah.
It's like the whole fucking Epstein shit. I can't believe after all this has come out publicly, and her case, his partner's case, Ghislaine Maxwell, or whatever, is going on right now. I haven't seen a single media outlet cover her case.
No, it's the same with the Hillary Clinton case.
How can you believe the media when they do shit like this? Like after Epstein, known pedophile ring, this guy's friends with Bill Gates, this guy's friends with all these people, and you just...
Whatever. You know,
like, what, man? Come the fuck on. Just turn that media shit off. You know, Bill Gates paid... I got the actual number right here, right? Fucking...
I'm just going to double check, make sure I got no questions. Probably didn't.
So, Bill Gates, right, paid $319 million to selected media outlets, to NBC, to PBS, to CNN. He's paying money. It came out that he's paying money to these agencies, these news agencies, to talk about shit. And they say in documents that most of the stuff is like, so he pays them to talk about gender equality and things close to his heart. But the fact, it's supposed to be news. So Bill Gates is paying these news outlets to talk about what he wants them to talk about.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's not a conspiracy. This is real shit. And people still la-di-da believe everything they're seeing on TV. It's crazy.
At the end of the day, I mean...
It's crazy.
It's because people are scared, bro.
Turn that shit off.
Nah, it's fear. It's like...
Fear-mongering, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I was going to say... I'm gonna say a big one here. I'm not going to... I don't give a fuck if you disagree with it. It's my opinion. But I think it's why also people turn to religion. It's because you're scared. People are so scared of death. And what's going to happen? I don't want to die. But if I pray to God, if I pray to Allah, if I pray to I don't know, Buddha, if I pray to whatever, it's gonna take me to this heavenly gate. The heavenly gates. I'm gonna wear a white robe. I'm gonna be getting fed grapes by a little angel.
Religion is absolutely fear based. It started off,
and I'm not trying to be a prick about it. That's my opinion. I think it's like, and fair enough. Like, I don't want to fucking die either. I'm scared. But people get so scared about it that they turn and they pray every night and I'm not saying not to do that. It's your own choice. But same thing. It's all, it's fear. It's fear.
I've been digging a lot into spirituality, and I've been reading a lot of books on spirituality and things, and digging into the Bible and religious practices and things. And they all say the same thing, but it is so misconstrued. The Bible is taken way too literally, and these institutions like the Catholic Church and things have just warped it into something that it wasn't meant to be. Jesus and Buddha and all that stuff, they're all talking about spiritual enlightenment. Literally, you can compare, I've done this. You can compare it, and it makes so much sense when you put it in a spiritual sense and in achieving enlightenment. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about peace on earth, finding peace inside yourself. It's all taken so literally. It's all misconstrued by institutions to control. You know, there's so many different versions of the Bible that they just change to fit like the old Bible was talking about slaves and shit. It's all right to have slaves and things in the old Bible, but now the King James Testament or whatever the fuck, and then they just change it. They change it rules.
And it will change every 5 years. In 2025, there'll be a new Bible where it's like...
But the foundations of what these religions are talking about is reaching spiritual enlightenment. You can literally read it in the stuff Jesus is saying. I'm telling you, if you haven't read The Power of Now, all those Eckhart Tolle books, A New Earth, read them. And I promise you what I'm saying is going to make sense. And they compare biblical passages to Buddhist passages and things, and they're saying the same shit. But people take it so literally and they misconstrue it, and then it becomes a thing. It becomes an institution. And now the Catholic Church is, it's all about power and greed and hunger. They don't give a fuck about religion. It's just been lost and it's gone. Like, the point's been missed, and these people go to church, they're being brainwashed. It's like a cult.
They pay their church fees once a week and shit. They enroll all their kids. And look, we're not trying to fucking bag it and shit. If that's what you want to do, if that's your life choice, we're on FireCast here, man. We welcome it all.
I believe in Jesus. I believe in Buddha. I believe they were real people, and I believe in what they're saying. I believe in what the Bible is teaching. But I'm saying it is so misconstrued in modern times. Yeah. It is so misconstrued. And if you do the research, you'll see for yourself. It is so misconstrued. And I wish I could give examples off the top of my head, but there's so many. And you can just literally read it, reread it, compare it to this, and you'll see, wow, people have got it all wrong. Jesus was trying to teach about reaching spiritual enlightenment. Same with the Buddha, And Islam, I'm not as privy to Islam. I don't know as much about that.
Same.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it's the same teachings about. It's all about peace in yourself, finding peace on earth, heaven on earth. Not literally devil, God, go to hell if you're bad, fire, torture, heaven if you're good, in a castle in the clouds. And that's fucking made up shit. That's not what Jesus is saying, if you really look at it. And trust me, I know you probably, if you are Christian and you read the Bible and you take it as they teach it, you're probably thinking, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've done the research. Trust me, I've gone deep down the rabbit holes. I do it all the time. I do it every day. So, there's a lot of knowledge in every religion. A lot of knowledge in every religion. They're all saying the same thing. It's about achieving peace, being a good person. But the church and everything, it's all about... Now you got radical extremists trying to kill, and my religion's right, yours is wrong. They've completely missing the point. And... It's sad, really. It really is sad, because there is a lot of knowledge in all these religions. They're all saying good things. They're saying the same thing. It's just so misconstrued over time, and it's just been changed and used as a weapon that people miss the point, man.
No, I agree. And once again, we're not bagging it. Don't take what we're saying to offense. It's just our opinions.
Of course, you take it as you want. If you're a devout Christian and you do your practice and you're a good person and you're using it to better yourself and to reach,
then good on you.
That's fine if it works for you. But what we're saying is at an institutional level, like the Catholic Church and things. And then you got these Catholic priests touching little boys and shit. Why is that such a common thing? It's just weird. As an institution is what we're saying. Our problem is with the institutionalization of it all, not the actual practice of religion, So, each to their own, but keep that in mind, man.
And be a better person, man. Right?
That's all it's about. That's all religion's about.
Don't let a book don't let a book dictate how you behave in life. You fuck. It's all I can say.
It's not black and white, as in if I be a good person, I go to hell. If I be a good person, I go to heaven. If I'm bad, I go to hell, so I'm scared, so I'm going to do this and that. Fuck. It's not about that. If you're reading the teachings and you're taking something away from them...
Be good while you're on earth.
Then good on you. But, don't let fear be the reason why you're into it.
Yeah.
Fear of going to hell.
I feel like there's and the thing that sucks too is, especially young people, I feel like there's a lot of that. The fear gets to them. And I'm not. Yeah, I won't get too into it. But
a lot of what it talks about when it talks about the kingdom of heaven and stuff, if you really look into it, it's about heaven on earth, not an external place that exists elsewhere that you have to get to. You know, it's about finding that peace and that heaven on earth.
We're in heaven.
Yeah,
right now.
You can make this a heaven or a hell.
You being able to breathe and see colors and hear sounds and have friends and see your family members and stuff. That's heaven. And if you're too busy wasting your life trying to get to heaven before you realize you're in it right now, rather than shame on you, brother.
And you know the best way to make it a hell? Too much of this.
Yeah, bro.
Too much of this. Like right now we're having a conversation. I'm not thinking. When he's talking, I'm not thinking. I'm listening to what he's saying and I'm ingesting it. But a lot of people live their life in their head. So as they're doing things, they're living on autopilot. They're doing things and they got thoughts coming in. Oh, I got to feed the dog. Oh, I wonder what, do I have something on my face? Are they talking? Are they looking at me wondering what's... And you're completely... It's like you're taken out of that experience. It's like it never happened, man. You got to step back. You got to turn your thoughts off and really take in what's in front of you, man. Sit outside every day and look at the birds and listen to the sounds. Look at the trees and really feel it. That's how you live life and that's how you find happiness. Too much of this, you're worrying about the future, you're worrying about the past, shit that doesn't exist. It's only a figment of your mind.
I've got a saying, right, where I say this at work all the time to the blokes I work with. I say all the time, I say, boys, don't think, just do. Literally.
That's one way to put it.
I'm that guy at work. Don't think, just do. Okay, if I fuck up a little bit of our shot, all right, we can fix it. If he fucks up a little bit, we can fix it. We can fix it. We can fix it. We can fix it. Every shit can be fixed.
Don't worry too much.
Everything can be changed or fixed or fucking like, you know what I mean? So who gives a fuck? Just fucking chill out.
Think about where you are right now and think about something you've worried about 2 weeks ago. You were so worried. Oh, I got hit by the car. I got to pay car insurance, blah, blah, blah. This, I got hit. I got rear-ended. You're so angry. You're storming around the house. 2 weeks later, look at you. What are you doing? You're doing the same thing you would have done if you didn't worry about all that shit. Just, you know what I mean?
Christmas decoration, right? Look at this Christmas decoration.
You're always going to be all right. You're always going to be fine. Things are going to work out. Everything happens for a reason. Really listen to when people tell you these things because they're not speaking from a place of ignorance.
Up, up, up. 1, 2, 3, clap, clap. All right, man. I guess that'll do, eh?
Yeah, just a short one. No guest. Boring. I got a single coming out.
Boring.
On fucking...
Wow.
No, I mean...
Oh, what? So what? We're not good enough, are we?
Fuck, I mean, I don't know. I feel like...
No, we had no guest today.
Yeah, I feel like...
Boring!
When it's just us two, I don't know. I feel like...
Don't watch this episode.
It gets less fucking engagement anyway.
Of course it does, man, because like we said, the normies don't care. You normies don't care.
Anyway,
next week I'm going to try not to bag out our fan base so
single
much.
Coming out fucking on Sunday or something, I think. I don't remember. But follow me on Instagram. That's the only thing we use.
I've got a single with Moby dropping hopefully on Christmas or before Christmas. I've got a few singles of DZs I've got to do. I've just been having some PC problems this week. On top of finishing work every night at 7 o'clock, I've also been having fucking PC problems. So, yeah, I've been on a bit of I haven't made any music in about a week, which to me is... So a week in music producer time is like 2 years.
Don't you not work in the rain? We're in La Nina. The rain is going to be always raining.
No, mate.
You work in the rain.
Yeah. Or if we don't work in the rain, they make us go to work and then we all get to shit and leave. So either way, half my day's still wasted. Instead of like a normal company where they just say, oh, it's going to rain today, stay home.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, if any listeners have, you know, a side hustle or something that we can do that helps us make money so we can focus on music more, please feel free to share. Because I'm at that point in my life where, yeah.
Bro, there's tons of side hustles.
I need to take a leap of faith right now.
Buy books from Amazon. You can buy books. Buy books off eBay, sell them on Amazon, and the markup price is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, man. Look up fucking book reselling. A lot of people do it. You just buy textbooks. You buy any book actually, and then for some reason on Amazon they sell for a shitload more.
They're worth more on Amazon, are they?
I don't know, but they sell. It's a thing. I've been fucking getting into it. Also, you can flip domain names and shit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, bro.
It's just. I need to take a leap of faith, bro.
Yeah, man. Do something. Fucking crypto.
Can't keep doing this shit.
Is a slow burn. Crypto, it's the right thing to do, but it takes a while.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that was episode 19, I think.
Maybe 20 or something.
We've lost count.
Fucking.
Well, by next week we'll be 70 episodes off our cigar.
If you watch all of this, thank you. If you tune in, thank you. They're very fun to do. We hope you like them.
As much as I bag you guys out, I do love yous.
Listen to music. Tune in, message us, send us shit. Yeah. We'll do a giveaway. Maybe next year we'll do more giveaways, more merch. Yeah, man. Stay tuned.
We'll see you guys next week with Mobilicious.